I think poetry is hugely important for loads of reasons. I think it's this really unique way of thinking and feeling and working through what you think and feel in this really sort of powerful and concentrated way. And poets, when they're writing, even if they're writing quite light-hearted poems, they tend to look quite deep into themselves and the world around them, and also maintain this sort of excitement about language and its possibilities. So I think of poetry as this kind of everyday magic that anyone can practice, and it kind of just slightly changes the world around you, and all you need is a pen or a keyboard. And I also think poetry is this amazingly immersive insight into other people's lives and minds and times and cultures. So it allows you to make connections over time and space with lots of different people. And where people have been writing and reading and reciting poems for centuries, and people tend to turn to poems at difficult or big or momentous times in their lives. So there is obviously this human need for poetry. For myself, I find that loving poetry means that I'm never bored, because there's always something to be writing about or making notes about. And also I've started learning my favourite poems by other poets off by heart. So I either recite them in my head or out loud if I'm by myself. And also I've talked about poetry as a kind of magic, but it's also a craft. So you have to work on your poems and, you try out which are the best words and what's the best order for them. And that sense of craft, I think, really helps you get to know language and love language and feel ownership of it.